momentarily.
Check 1, 2.
Hello, Vancouver. Thank you. All right, our apologies. It looks like we're getting filled up inside. That's the good news. Bad news is not everybody can get inside, so I apologize for that. But I want to thank you. It's a great turnout here in Vancouver. And it looks to me like the state of Washington is ready for a political revolution. So I don't have to explain to anybody that we have some major crises facing this country. It is too late for establishment politics. It is too late for establishment economics. Real change is not going to come about when somebody named Hillary Clinton has a super PAC receiving millions of dollars from Wall Street, from the fossil fuel industry, from the drug companies. That is not how we bring real change. Real change comes about not through super PACs, but when millions of people stand up, fight back, and demand a government that represents all of us. We are in a pivotal moment in American history, and the challenge that we're facing now is whether we retain our democratic foundations or whether we move into an oligarchic form of society where a handful of billionaires control the economy and our political system. Next Saturday, here in Vancouver and all over your state, in the Democratic caucus, you have the power to determine whether we strengthen our democracy, whether we create an economy that works for all people, or whether we continue the drift toward oligarchy. Let's come out and vote next Saturday, 9 o'clock. Now, one of the concerns that we have, and here's the simple political reality, we have already won 9 states in this primary and caucus process. We do well when large numbers of people come out and the voter turnout is high. We do not do well when turnout is low. So I hope that everybody in the state of Washington who wants real change knows where their caucus locations are, knows to come early, 9 a.m. when you're not going to get in. Are we okay on that? Okay. Here's the issues. We are going to overturn Citizens United. We are going to create an economy that works for all of us, not just the 1%. We're going to raise the minimum wage. Now, I want to congratulate folks in Seattle for taking the lead on this. We're going to raise the minimum wage $15 an hour all across this country. We're going to have pay equity for women workers. We are going to create millions of jobs, rebuilding our crumbling infrastructure. Everybody here knows about the tragedy in Flint, Michigan in terms of children being poisoned. But it is not just Flint, Michigan. Hundreds of communities have inadequate water systems, wastewater plants. In my state, a lot of our bridges are falling apart. roads, rail system that we need to rebuild. We need to create a 21st century infrastructure. We can create 13 million jobs doing that in a highly competitive global economy. You know what? When we talk about public education, not good enough to be talking about first grade through 12th grade. We've got to make public colleges and universities tuition free. We have got to address the crisis of climate change. We've got a moral responsibility to leave this planet to our kids and grandchildren in a way that is healthy and habitable. And that means, number one, transforming our energy system away from fossil fuels to energy efficiency and sustainable energy. Number two, it means protecting our water supply by ending fracking. And number three, it means that we tell the fossil fuel industry that their greed and short-term profits are not more important than the future of our planet. We have got to, all of us, protect a woman's right to choose. Now, my Republican colleagues want to defund federal support for Planned Parenthood. I want to increase funding for Planned Parenthood. We have got to protect the right of our gay brothers and sisters to get married. So we got a lot out there, but at the end of the day, this is what it's about. Right now, you got an economy and you got a political system which is dominated by a handful of very, very wealthy people. We are the only country on earth, for example, that doesn't guarantee health care to all people as a right. We are the only country on earth, major country, doesn't guarantee paid family and medical leave. Today you got billion-dollar corporations making huge profits, not paying a nickel in federal taxes. We can transform this country, but no president, not Bernie Sanders or anybody else, can do it alone. We need millions of people to get involved in the political process. So let us stand together. Let's transform America. Let's win a huge victory here in Washington next Saturday. Thank you all very much.
Washington, it's your turn and your responsibility to cast your vote in our democracy. On March 26th, you will have the opportunity to caucus for Senator Sanders at 10 a.m. Is Bernie going to win here in Washington? Is this Bernie country or what? Thank you to every single one of you that has already volunteered by making phone calls, including into other states, knocking on doors, hosted an event, donated the campaign, and attended. I'm incredibly proud to introduce someone that has done precisely that. Given again, and then given more of himself to help Senator Sanders get elected. Ananya left his life in New Jersey and traveled across the country to help win in Nevada, and they came close. Now he's organizing here in Vancouver, and he is thirsty to win big. Can y'all help him? I present Ananya.
Thank you very much, everybody. Now, what Bernie Sanders has done in asking for a political revolution is not just inspire us to strive for a better future for ourselves and our children, but he has shown us there's a voice that every single one of us in this room has that has been silenced and ignored. We're not going to continue that. We're going to take back our country from the political gridlock, and that's only helping the very few. And we're going to do it with a roar of millions of voters who have voted,
are you feeling the burn?
are going to vote for Bernie Sanders, and we're going to call for Bernie Sanders. We're going to say, this is a